Hi there, how are you doing? Welcome to yet another episode of Candid Chapters. हम लोग घर की सफाई तो बहुत अच्छे से कर लेते हैं। देखते हैं कि डस्टिंग प्रॉपर तरीके से हुई है कि नहीं है, सामान अच्छे से रखा हुआ है कि नहीं, बेडशीट अच्छे से बिछी हुई है कि नहीं। बट क्या मन की सफाई करते हैं? Because the thoughts we think every day help us redesign, reframe our future in a positive way. We need to have a reality check every day that what is the quality of your thoughts, positive or negative, and how is it impacting your life. Let's do a reality check today and let's look at some strategies on how to create positive thoughts every single day with which you can build your future in a very positive way. Stay tuned. आजकल डिजिटल मीडिया का जमाना है, तो जिस तरह से हम अपने माइंड को हर रोज कंटेंट कंजम्पशन से फीड करते हैं, उस तरह के थॉट पैटर्न्स हमारे अंदर एग्जिस्ट होते हैं और वो रेपिटेटिव साइकिल में चलते रहते हैं. एंड सिंस थॉट्स आर पावरफुल एंड दे हेल्प अस create a future, imagine the quality of thoughts we are having every single day because of the content consumption. And this content consumption is creating not only internal barriers in ourselves, but it also creating comparisons with others who are around us, so that you stop focusing on your own self growth and self esteem levels. Now, here we are talking about image inside out. You cannot remove the external barriers unless nothing you've treated yourself from within, unless you've cleared all your anger, resentment, sorrow, the feeling of jealousy, resentment from within, so that you can rebuild your future according to the goal list what you've made for yourself. No goal is going to get accomplished if you do not do this every single day. Let's remove all the internal barriers so that we are able to build a life which we dreamt of ourselves. Let's look at these healthy strategies. आप पॉजिटिव थॉट स्ट्रैटेजीज की एक लिस्ट बनाइए और उसको अप्लाई करिए 21 डेज तक अपनी लाइफ में. और धीरे धीरे जब आप ये स्ट्रैटेजीज को अपना लेते हैं और उनसे पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट्स आते हैं, you can make a number of strategies which you've started using in your life and because of which you've started to get all the positive results in your life. The first positive strategy is avoid exaggerations. Life is meant to be led simply. If you're exaggerating and pulling one thing beyond a particular limit, it is bound to create impediments in the way you think about yourself. Avoid exaggerations, nip it in the bud, and simplify your life. So, if you're playing this record over and over again that I'm not good enough, the presentation went wrong because I did not do this properly or effectively, you are creating a self doubt in your mind. You're also reliving a negative moment over and over again. So, avoid exaggerations. Positive strategy number two, give yourself positive affirmations. Now, what are positive affirmations? Positive affirmations in which you try to tell yourself every day that how good you are at certain things. Life is a sum total of positive and negative experiences. We are also a sum total of strengths and weaknesses. But understand that you have weaknesses and you have strengths. And highlight your strengths while at the same time work on your weaknesses. Do not accentuate your weaknesses so that your strengths get diminished in the bargain. So what if you've published a book and that's not the bestseller? At least you had the audacity to write. How many people publish a book? So if you're telling yourself this sad story that I'm not successful, at least say this to yourself that you're trying every single day, because trying is better than not taking the step forward at all. Strategy number three, nip the negative in the bud. It's very difficult to get rid of the negative thought because once the mind starts getting addicted to thinking negatively, it will go on feeding it with only negative thoughts. But believe me, guys, you have to do it because somewhere you've got to start it. So nip it in the bud. Watch your positive thoughts and negative thoughts as if you're sitting in a railway journey and all the platforms are coming and going, and it doesn't have any impact on you because you're just a spectator to all the positive and negative thoughts. But if positive thoughts are occupying your mind most of the time, you're in a happy situation. But if your mind is occupied by only negative thoughts, you need to consciously remove the negative thoughts and fill it up with something positive. Let's say you go out for a run. Let's say you go for a swim. Listen to a nice piece of music which makes you feel enthusiastic about your life. Do something which deviates you from all the negative patterns which you are repetitively recording in your mind over and over again. This is nipping the negative thought in the bud. Next strategy. Oprah Winfrey beautifully said, create the highest, grandest possible vision of your life because you become what you believe. Do you agree? Of course, we need to think positively so that our life unfolds in a variety of different ways and so that abundance keeps falling as if it was meant for us. But for this, you need to take some baby steps towards accepting wholeheartedly who you truly are. So, acceptance about yourself realistically is very, very important. What is realistic acceptance? Knowing who you are, knowing what your worth is, knowing the goals you have accomplished, and knowing what you can accomplish in future. Get realistic about who you are and know what is the best that you can do about yourself because you become what you believe. Next strategy, Zig Ziglar beautifully said, positive thinking will let you do everything better than negative thinking will. So do not bully yourself. We have enough bullies in the world who pull us down as we are climbing the ladder of success every single day. We have enough people who are criticizing us. At least do not become your big critic. So do not bully yourself and pull yourself down by saying, I should have done this. Oh God, if this would have happened, this wouldn't have happened. Don't give yourself these negative affirmations and pull yourself down. Be a little stronger about yourself and who you are. Let people bully you, that's their job. You don't bully yourself. Next positive strategy is replace criticism with words of encouragement which you can use for yourself. Life is not always a bed of roses. So do not expect people to keep on appreciating the kind of good work you're doing for yourself and the community. Do not expect people to understand your perspective and the way you think and your way of thinking. There's always bound to be a clash between two people and the way they think. But at the same time, if people are criticizing in spite of you doing the best, whatever you could have done, at least you cannot be harsh on yourself. You can change the way you address yourself. So instead of being overly critical and repeating this internal dialogue in your head that I'm not worth enough, I'm not good enough, I did not do this job, I could have done this better, you can use constructive criticism and give yourself some kind of pat on your shoulder for at least trying. There are hardly people who try in this world. So if you're trying and you've done your best, that's the only thing you've got to see. Beyond this, don't hold comparisons with anybody and do not let people bring you down because of the way they are criticizing you. And also understand this fact that if you're criticized, then probably you're climbing the ladder of success. You're thinking out of the box and you're doing things which people have never ever tried to do or they fear doing whatever you're doing. Next strategy is do not feel guilty if things go out of control. Life is not a beautifully orchestrated movie where things are happening only according to the way you have expected or perceived. Things are bound to go wrong. Things are bound to go beyond your control. That's what life's nature is all about. But you cannot blame yourself if things are beyond your control. If it's your fault and you accept your fault, I think that is a quality. You're wise and you move on. But on the other hand, if you're blaming yourself every single day for things going wrong, then you need to rethink about the way you think about yourself. If yesterday you fell, today you need to get up, but never give up. Never ever give up. This strategy is a beautiful strategy, and I'm trying to follow this every single day. The strategy is do not feel responsible for everything. Just as it's not your fault, you're not supposed to be responsible for everything which happens in life, in other people's life or your life. आई गिव यू ब्यूटीफुल एग्जाम्पल. एक औरत थी जो बहुत ही अच्छे से घर का काम करती थी, पति को देखती थी, बच्चों को देखती थी. Her house was a perfect museum and she used to go to work out in the gym telling all her friends कि मेरे बगैर तो घर चलता ही नहीं है. Without me nothing happens. My husband is looking up to me when he opens his Almira as if his clothes are well kept or not, and I am the perfect homemaker in the family. I'm the peacemaker of the family. Till one fine day, she is detected with cancer and she leaves this world and goes. अगले दिन क्या होता है? Husband cries for about 2 to 3 days. He cannot do without a wife and he gets married to another person. Life goes on. Life moves on. Nobody is indispensable beyond yourself. So when you're giving yourself overly to others, just think about it. Is it my responsibility? It's not your responsibility. Let others be responsible for their life and you be responsible for your happiness. Don't overly give to others. You're not responsible for everything and everything in this world. Remember that strategy. Next strategy, do feel responsible for the way you feel. Just as you cannot make anybody feel happy, how much ever perfect you become, you cannot be the source of happiness for the other person. Other person also cannot make you feel happy because happiness is the inside job. It lies within you. You can only fill your cup, nobody else can. So, accept the way you're feeling about yourself. Nobody should be able to make you feel small because of your feelings and emotions. You are emotional, that's how you are. Let nobody dictate you as to how emotional you are or not. So do not ever allow people to treat you badly as far as what you feel about yourself. Next, treat yourself with kindness. Kindness is a rare gift. At least you can give it to yourself. You cannot expect anybody else to be kind to you. So give it to yourself wholeheartedly. So next time, if someone comes up with those childhood labels which you've been listening right when you were a child, as you grew up in a family system or in school, somebody coming up and telling you you're fat, you've got big nose, you've got curly hair, I think you need to lose weight, you're too thin, you've got small bust, you've got big bumps. Just say this to yourself: I'm beautiful the way I am, and I accept myself wholeheartedly. I am perfectly flawed the way I am, and that's the way God has made me, and it's a beautiful creation of the Almighty. Next, we are too harsh about the way we want to accomplish our goals in this life. So give yourself a break. Give yourself mini breaks, long breaks, because you deserve it all. And after you've accomplished something small or big, pat yourself, congratulate yourself, treat yourself with a coffee, go for a date with yourself often, and be nice and compliment yourself often while you look at this beautiful image what God has created in the mirror every single day. Are you going to do that? Choose to look at the brighter side of things. For example, let's say you took a sabbatical from work because you did not know whether this was your real goal in life or not. And now you tell yourself, I don't know why did I do this because I was better in that job, but you were not happy in that job. So the sabbatical is a good break where you need to refocus and redesign your life and understand where you are and where you want to head. Sometimes small mini breaks are necessary for you to have a deeper connection with yourself so that you understand your life goals and visions and personal mission. Take things positively, look at the brighter side of things always. There's always something hidden, an opportunity hidden, even in the darker moments of your life. Next strategy, forgive, forget, and move on. Mistakes are a learning lesson so that you do not repeat those mistakes over and over again. But you can't continue to be dwelling in those mistakes. Mistakes shows that you are living and you're doing something. That's why you've done a mistake. And do not hold yourself responsible for doing mistake, because mistakes are lessons which we need to learn and move on. If something bad has happened in your life, that was for a reason so that you are not able to get into that repetitive cycle. Learn from those mistakes, forgive, forget, move on. Don't hold on to anything in this life. It's really not worth it. Hold on to yourself. That is important. Next strategy, learn to say a big no. You can't make everybody happy, and you can't make everybody happy at your expense. So accept what you can do and also accept what you can't do. It's better to say no rather than to say yes and not do whatever you have said yes for. Understand that. So say no when you can't accomplish certain things. It's better to accept what you can and what you cannot do. So these were some of the powerful strategies which you can adopt, which you can follow and apply in your life to become a better version of yourself inside out. And here are a few lists of words which you can probably put it on the desk and the wall and start reminding yourself every single day as to what you are. Some of the words are adaptable, adventurous, affectionate, ambitious, artistic, kind, likable, logical, mature, merry, modest, natural, non judgmental, nourishing, trustworthy, understanding, unique, versatile, warm, witty, happy, tactful, talented, tenacious. How many times have you used these words for yourself and told yourself or reminded yourself as to how kind and simple hearted you were? How beautiful you were inside out. Do this every single day. You're not going to regret it. All of us have this vessel inside which needs to be thoroughly cleansed day in and day out, which needs to be refilled with positive affirmation, self esteem, all the self love that we deserve. Let's do this consciously while it overflows for all the others who get in touch with us. And they tend to reverberate with these positive vibes which we have filled into our system by working inside out. As I continue to post these videos on YouTube, my personal mission is to inspire and motivate all those people who want to change their lives in a positive way by becoming the best version of themselves. Stay tuned for more such videos while I continue to fill myself with this purpose every single day. Bye bye, lots of love, stay happy, healthy, and keep on giving yourself positive affirmations.